Hey guys, welcome welcome to episode number 8 this week. Even though we're pretty much a couple minutes before 6 o'clock this morning. Guys, welcome to episode number 8 this week for Ghostwire Tokyo today, with our biggest, strongest, exciting power of our community. Today's date, guys. Today is January 5th, 2025. No, I must add, guys, my true love had her 38th birthday yesterday. Not to really mention between, sidewalk tasting, going straight forward, or pretty much anything else for privileges. But also, guys, my true love is 38 this week. If you guys have not wished her a happy belated birthday for our future, and pretty much anything you guys can really affect for us. And anything else that's more to claim, you guys can do mostly that too. But yeah, how is everyone today on the first weekend of 2025? We're gonna start with Ed Hernandez. Shout out to you, dearest. Good morning. And also, my love loves Womax as well. Now, other than that, guys, I haven't followed that much this week. Since, I worked the last couple of days this week. Pretty much nothing else would be remorseful. Or to be open and honest. So yeah, my true love and I, we called for a little while coming up today. And pretty much anything else without any deposit or withdrawing it. But other than that, guys, I'm finally off another 4 days, finally. I'm off today, guys, tomorrow, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Nothing else will really be obvious or feeling lifted. But obviously, guys, you pretty much want to take an opportunity just to relax, and it's not going to be able to start completely. Well, pretty much to the environment. But it's like if you're working in a good amount of days, you pretty much need a mini vacation. Well, you're talking about just working, still doing 3 days every week. I did pay my phone bill the other day, and obviously, if you guys think about it, if you're talking about doing something to start the year, it's a long story, Max. People haven't helped me out with my WH very much. Well, pretty much above them, so the stress towards anything else in return, so I don't know what's gonna happen evolving this year, as far as my WH goes. When you see my WH wants to start making a difference. It wants to start really tossing something up the ground. I haven't had over 4K in a while, Just keep everything else under control, no functions, and not to have anything else televised in me, But I haven't reached anything higher. But apparently my WH has just been... Well, to tell you guys the truth, with all due respect, with our biggest, strongest, exciting power, alongside, guys, our popularity, entertainment, and energy today, on a belated first Sunday of the weekend, my WH has been in the 90s all week, or pretty much at the start of this year. Not to really mention or be classified. So people haven't boosted my followers very much, or haven't been paying a lot of attention, or pretty much has not been boosting all the time. And yes, guys, the space that we use. So, everything else has just been really, really down. You're telling me, well, Max, we're just gotta be careful for each other. It's the start of 2025 now, and we always gotta be careful for each other, too. Not about what we're doing, but see what we're pretty much up against for a while. We always gotta make sure our stuff is pretty much occupied. And doing something that's more important for us. Not just for us, but also for me too, as your king and your final boss as well. But I haven't reached that high in a while. Between W8s and everything else input. Not into buts about it all the time. Wanting to have the higher standards, the higher luck. You want to bring much more W8s, followers. A lot of the boosting that people want to have on their YouTube channel. I mean, I would love to have that crap again. I really do. But you know, it's gonna take more than anything else otherwise. But you know, it takes a lot of encouragement, it takes a lot of, you know, a lot of people get to where they really want to be. The people from my sister Imelda, shout out to you guys. Thank you so much. You're also standing by with us in a tall order. But you know, you want to take care of something that you really want to get back on your channel with. You know, between WAs, everything else on it, and, you know, really want to get back in the, you know, get back to a vertical base. I mean, not exactly a vertical base, but want to get back to the stuff that people want to get back between the YouTube channels, you know? It's just, I haven't raised anything much higher and higher than that in a while, so it doesn't take much of an ego. Alright guys, before I go further today, on the first Sunday of the weekend of 2025, I really do want to thank you guys for joining me this morning. Thank you guys for joining me today, with our biggest, strongest, exciting power of our community. Even though it's been another couple days to really start the year, you know, everything has been snowy. I want to say not very much slippery as much. What's up, Tess? Shout out to you, dearest. Thank you also for coming in. And also having a lot of appreciation today. Making sure we're sounding good between voice acting, making sure it's seeing what we're talking about in general, and anything else according to plan for all of us. How we can do better between our channels on YouTube and alongside our social media. But yeah, thank you guys for joining us today with our biggest, strongest, exciting power of our community, with our 605 months going together. But as long as we're live streaming, guys, if you're notified, you guys can always put a thumbs up, put a lot of comments, views, thumbs up, and doing something that really starts making a lot of sense. I mean, not exactly the wrong persuasion. Thank you so much, Brother Bernard. Thank you so much, my brother. But as long as you guys know what you're doing, we always want to be exactly where we are. But yeah, guys, our social media today, I can tell we're sounding good, perfect. Well, you talk about sounding crystal clear while we're at it. As long as we don't see Napoleon Dynamite, it's getting back the items, back to the, pretty much the aisles when he's, shopping with Uncle Rico. But it all depends if we look at it. We got guys on social media today, of our YouTube channels, making sure the lightness is better than dark. We got guys on social media, with our YouTube accounts on YouTube, and our podcast services all around the globe, like Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Reddit, and so much more. Now, I haven't looked at the totals recently, coming out of box offices. Now, if you're talking about watching a movie, you're talking about making millions and millions and making thousands of dollars. I haven't checked out very much totals this week. I do know Mufasa is, I want to say, probably still at the top spot. You know, taking on two really good movies that my true love and I probably will not watch. Especially when I talked to this one person yesterday between Facebook, and also recently has a couple of gifts on pretty much wrapped up for me. This person's looking to see how I'm doing after today. Because the only few things that are going on today is my true love's going to do grocery shopping tonight. Or perhaps might do it after church, as we speak, but honestly, it's depending how tired she really is. And yes, guys, the space that we use. So, if anything else is according to what is going on and what people are up to, you know, you do it because you're driven, you want to take an opportunity and not waste any time. You always want to take your time in a matter of moments. But quite frankly, guys, now I did hear, you know, we did lose a couple people this week. Which I don't want to mention that completely as of right now. But yeah, guys, I'm off till Thursday. I'm off the next 4 days going forward. Um, but as far as gaming goes, I don't think anything else would really change or, try to have a deposit box or anything else to extinguish. Now, you guys remember what we exactly did last week? Now, according to the side missions, or what I've been up to, you guys see me do, in case you haven't watched, I did do a couple of side missions, and like one or two. Pretty much the thoughts that are in hand, exactly. So, anything else that's more straightforward, I've been doing one side quest. Work overall has been good after yesterday, and, looking straight ahead, never looking back, but going forward, as it is. I guess guys pretty much more at ease. But nothing else would really be... No problems, guys, but not exactly uncomfortable, either. Hold on, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and shoot this one arrow from the tree. There we go. Get a little bit of wake-up call. But other than that, work overall's been good. Nothing else would really be... I mean, it's been much more exhausting. That's all I can tell you right now. But my true love gets to go back to work tomorrow, and the same with the art studio. After this Tuesday. And with my musketeer, well, actually, my true love and I have our first week of bowling to start this week, and also to start this year. We're still on our way to Columbus, and we don't have to take on that or open about that until next 2 months from now. And that one, guys, will still be this coming March. From coming out of Columbus, in the state of Ohio, quite frankly. But other guys, it's a good thing I get to relax with you guys this week. Take an opportunity just to not to get ourselves combined, or pretty much with views and beliefs. I'm not sure if I want a couple of things this week. But I do know, if anything else comes to mind, we can really start, doing what's more comfortable, as much as anything else goes. But alright guys, as far as side missions go, we still have a couple things that are still between the areas and also inside the maps, so you guys can see completely. Basically, we did complete some of these, with no problems or concerns. We did complete our first side mission at the start of the episode of Ghostwire Tokyo. You guys remember that today? We still have a couple others. One of them is Kappa. So if I'm looking to have something to balance, maybe not exactly bring, I could probably start doing that side mission real quick. But everything else has been good. We're still at the start of this year. We still want to get some new gaming. We want to get an opportunity to see what we're going to be up to. Continue on with work, and, my true love and I having our 8th year anniversary after this month. So I don't know when we're getting our talks slash our dress as we speak. It's probably not going to be until the next 2 weeks. As far as anything else can not betray. Hey, my sister Rev, shout out to you, dearest. Happy 2025 for you. Now, nothing else would really be exactly what you want it to be. I mean, not exactly being alone, but, doing something that's more casual and much more fitting. And gives guys a space that we can handle. Well, it's not J-Hack, loves Revs. Can you help me out with the channel? I mean, everything else has just been, not exactly up and down, but, swung between the boosting systems. You guys remember my former record, it's 211,000. I haven't raised any part of that crap in a while, so. Doesn't take much, it's more fortunate or unfortunate. So, it all depends what is planned to determine, and yes guys, what is planned to do, so. It really determines on anything. Between a positive answer. Well, yeah, I was not going to really bring up something this week. Give me 1 second here. I do want to bring a couple messages between this board. Talk about a laughing matter, huh? But, give me 1 second, guys. Besides, my sister, Wang, she does want to get my followers back, to the way it is. But I do know Zowie Vlogs is going to be live in the next couple of days, if I'm right. I mean, I was looking at the channel, and it does say that when it comes to live. Give me 1 second here. But as far as anything else goes, you know, guys, we're gonna be starting the biggest, heaviest gaming for this year. We're still gonna be waiting on Borderlands 4 before the end of spring. I mean, during that time, we still have Ghost of Yodi coming out soon. Assassin's Creed Shadows on Valentine's Day to look at. And that's something to think about too, guys. To see how it's going to stand. How much it can really take on and not exactly feel, you know, desperate. As far as anything else goes, important time. But, you know, guys, work overall has been good the last few days this week. You know, during the first couple of days. Not to mention anything that's more, you know, guys, active. Oh, crap, guys. I don't know what to say, these ghosts trying to kill me just now. Hold on, guys. I mean, tell me I did not just see them. Hold on, can I get closer? Or are we just going to really, I'll stand around and do nothing? Hold on, guys, see if I can maybe start doing... Well, what I'm going to do, guys, I want to try to maybe, not get myself scared next time. You know, or really start winding up otherwise for it. Can I shoot him? Oh, I can, perfect. I don't think I almost heavily noticed that, guys. Give it much more majority of the time. But other than that, guys, you know, we're here at the start of we're still here at the start of this year. You know, we want to see what we can really maintain. Now, my true love did state yesterday that she wants to go back to, you know, powerlifting. I mean, you're talking about having a lot of actors in their movies. You look at Sylvester Stallone and Rocky Balboa working out when it comes to boxing all the time. Jean-Claude Van Damme from Bloodsport, and you know, if you think about it otherwise, it's like the more you pretty much do, the more time you work out, the more time you exercise. I mean, the less you won't be able to be weak. I mean, that's the last thing people want to not see between you and pretty much yourself and to a lot of people, you know? You want to have something much more comfortable. It's like everybody else. You want to go to a gym, you want to bring a bottle of water, maybe a little energy drink to wake you up, maybe a bottle of hot chocolate, coffee maybe, if you're reading a newspaper to start the year, or to have something with your cup of tea for gaming too. So whatever you want to do, it's more that meets the eye, and meets more the merrier. Well, guys, we got a little bit of reinforcements between these people. Well, like I said, I mean, it's gonna be comfortable. You know, now, as far as what's going on tomorrow, I mean, well, I'm back to having 4 days off again this week since I worked a lot of hours during the last couple weeks. You know, we want to get something to bond and get something to situate for a while. I don't want us to have to make sure we're not above any other sit together. But yeah, guys, it's hard to believe that, you know, my musketeer is 38 now. Nothing would really separate a birthday if you're aging, if you're young, or getting much older inside. You know, you want to be much more fitting. If you're always part of a family, surrounded by friends and everything else in the balance, you know, you want to talk about having a lot of celebrations, you know, having a lot of wishes coming true. So everything becomes accurate. Well, guys, speaking of other stuff today, if you guys want to catch more Ghostwire Tokyo every Saturday and Sunday mornings, same time, same channel, guys, with our biggest, strongest, exciting power of our community. Our friends of our community, our 605 mods of our community. You know, guys, if we reach 700 this year, I don't know if you guys can do something from there, but, you know, we've seen a lot of people, you know, I mean, you talk about having a lot of mods, a lot of followers, you know, having the right claims, having the best thing possible for a lot of people. You know, you want to do something to yourself and to a lot of people. You know, it's get to a huge bond, get to have a lot of success going forward. You know, you want to bring new goals, you want to bring something better and better. I mean, I recently did do a post on Facebook, towards my assistant Taylor, I think before the start of the weekend, probably. And, apparently she did put a thumbs up on my comment. I told her this year, it's gonna be a better and better year. You know, guys, we're on our way into Columbus games in the next 2 months. We're also gonna be having, I mean, I might do bowling during state, if I might. All you have to do, guys, is bring my strong suit, and that's my Terry. And then also do the same with cheerleading, basketball. As a Christian, no. I mean, basketball would not be fitting if I took on state for that. I mean, my ass would just be a little more tiring all the time, so. I mean, that's pretty much my Two Loves thing. I mean, that's my Musketeers thing all the time, so. For me, no. I mean, I don't think anything else would be let down. But, you know, it would be damn well tiring for us. I mean, for me, mostly. But to really do something that's different, that meets the eye, why not, you know? You want to do something new, you want to do a sport you haven't tried yet. We did find something just now, guys. It's called the Dudaku. A bell-shaped bronze, guys. Now, that's well thought to have been produced during Japan's Yayoi period. And this item does state the following. So, excuse me, guys. Got a bit of an acid reflex this morning. But, you know, I've been up since a little before 6 o'clock this morning, but, you know, between anything else, with a lot of acceptance. But other than that, guys, if you guys have not missed anything, you guys want to catch more Ghostwire Tokyo every Saturday and Sunday mornings, every weekends. I still want to do baseball game of the day. You know, do a game of do 2 teams at a time. You know, play a game and pretty much watch 2 teams. If I want to, you know, still want to do that and do something with resolutions. You know, you want to change the game. You want to change the world. It's like, here we are. This is 2025 from now on. You know, we want to bring something new to this world. I mean, 2024 was good, you know? It's just that we lost too many Hollywood icons. We talk about James Earl Jones. You look at, I mean, Anthony Hopkins did not cast. That brother did not. He's like 87 years old. If I tell you guys already. I mean, that was exactly during New Year's, nearly last week, just now. But obviously, yeah. But yeah, guys, all you guys need to do is have something much more refreshing, much more attention on it. I guess, guys, best in 10 cents? Maybe you're watching The Breakfast Club and getting a lot of laughs. You know, guys, you look at the beautiful Molly Ringwald, and the other actors over the years, especially Emilio Estevez. Apparently, my musketeer was asking yesterday if I had a copy of The Mighty Ducks on a movie app. I told her, I said, I sadly do not. But you know, guys, Emilio Estevez, he recently plays, a legendary hockey team as a coach. Which is fortunately the Mighty Ducks. Which, I think we all know, a National Hockey League team, coming out of real life this year, known as the Anaheim Ducks. I mean, not exactly the Ducks from the Looney Tunes, but pretty much a different one, pretty much more more expressing. Now, I know a lot of you guys have seen the Mighty Ducks. They've only came out, not one movie. So guys, that's number 1. They came out with number 2, and yes, number 3 all together. So, I haven't seen Mighty Ducks in a while at this point in time. Oh, it's not at all, if it makes a lot of sense. But I want to say, guys, the Mighty Ducks does tell a hockey sports team legacy. You know, you talk about Emilio Estevez playing a huge, magnificent role. He's also coming out of one series. And that would be the Mighty Ducks Game Changers. Which you guys have the sweet, marvelous, famous actor, the one and only Lauren Graham from Gilmore Girls, alongside Alexis Bledel over the years. But Lauren Graham does play, I think, this one co-manager of the Mighty Ducks. I mean, nobody can replace, like I said, guys, one gentleman compared to Emilio Estevez, that brother, to be honest. He's done a lot when it comes to hockey, especially having the Ducks go clack and also coaching a hockey team. Nobody can replace anything besides the fact. But all you guys need to do is lock and save the stream, lock and save the stream, lock and save the stream. Take your time, guys, and don't ever rush any chemistry. And do not waste a lot of energy either. But yeah, all you guys need to do, like I said, guys, lock and save the stream, lock and save the stream, lock and save the stream, as much as anything else. If you guys want me to play a new generation of gaming for this year of 2025, if you guys want me to play new games, that sounds a lot of sense, makes a better storyline, maybe some romance, scene somewhere. Maybe you guys want me to have something in general that could really change the motive of our schedule. And do something much more appreciating. You guys can hit that like button, support button, and comment. That way, when we go live, we take our time. We don't have anybody else serve food table on our table. Mary Yahoo, shout out to you, Lolums, thank you. Mary, are you able to help out the channel, please? I'm feeling left out on followers on my account right now. It hasn't been good, but you know, I've had 211k way before the end of this past year. Way before that, by example. So, if I can get back to that number, guys, it's gonna take much more work. But are you able to help me out, Miss King, and your final boss, Mary? I mean, I know you work alongside, Husky Edna. But yeah, I mean, Husky is also a lot of love as well. Our biggest, strongest, exciting power of our group too, so doesn't take months to really carry. Good morning, brother Killajay. Shout out to you, brother. Happy 2025 to you. Brother Jay, are you ready to start new gaming for this year? I mean, the only thing I see desperately winning this year is no other game than GTA 6 this year. That game should maybe be coming out, this coming fall of this year. But the other games, we should not be wasting a lot of secrets or anything else private. Is Borderlands 4, Ghost of Yoni, and Assassin's Creed Shadows. And I still do not want to get started talking about Kingdom Hearts 4 right now. But the only games I would really describe anything that's, you know, draw to our attention, it's only much more focus on, if we need to. And get it an opportunity to really see what comes at us. But yeah, guys, if you want me to play new games on the schedule, not to push everybody out of a sip or out of a car, you guys can hit that like button, support button, and comment. Take your time, guys. We don't want to get ourselves, you know, having bad influences or a bad part. We got a lot more experience, guys. 2688. That's impressive. But yeah, guys, hit that like button, support button, and comment. Take your time, and don't let anybody get to you. Now, the most important thing, guys, to start this year already, of 2025, is love, support, and respect is the key. Stay awesome and creative with our 605 mods today. Is there any games that stick out most for you, Killer Zay? I mean, I know we're gonna begin our next tax return after the end of this first month coming up. I mean, Borderlands 4 could be the first game if I do wanna decide to tackle the SOB for sure. But the only games I only see that may or may not be predictable is, like I said, guys, Ghost of Yodi, Assassin's Creed, no, Borderlands 4, and Grand Theft Auto 6. Oh, you beat Lego Horizon Adventures. Oh, fantastic. Was that game good? I mean, I've heard it got a decent good review. If it's good or in a bad part. I mean, I've heard that game got an 8 out of 10 recently. I don't know if Lego's looking on another Lego game to start this year. I mean, if they do something with Lego, they can do something extra with Star Wars. I mean, maybe with Star Wars, maybe do something with whatever they want to do. Did you get anything for Christmas, by the way? My brother Jay. I mean, my brother Killer Double J. If it's fine with you, Killer J, if I call you brother, brother Double J, that's okay with you. Start the year. But yeah, I mean, Lego Horizon Adventures. I mean, it's pretty much like, you know, any other Lego game. I mean, Lego has done a magnificent job. You know, with Star Wars. Okay, brother Double J. I don't see why not. But I mean, the new Indiana Jones and the Great Circle's been very good, as people thought it said it would. But they are leaning towards a couple. They might be doing. I mean, what they're leaning towards is the fact that they are thinking about. If the first Dr. Jones game is pretty good, and if it's successful, they might make a couple extra Dr. Jones games of indie. But nobody's going to replace, guys. I repeat, they're not going to replace Harrison Ford and make somebody else look like a fool. I mean, Harrison Ford is just Harrison Ford. It's Han Solo, Indiana Jones, and from Blade Runner. That's all it makes sense out of. Good morning, Mr. Lee. Shout out to you, my brother. Happy 2025 to you and my brother JJ. Nothing else would really be, unprecedented, be unfortunate, whatever sounds accurate right now. But I do know in my head, I know they're leaning towards making another indie game. It's probably not going to be until for a while. But I do know the Great Circle of Dr. Jones is pretty good. Alongside, what was that other game that came around during that? Killzone says Slitherhead, Bomb Rush, Cyberpunk, Ghostwire 2, and Hellblade 2. Did you watch the Game Awards? I don't know if we watched the Game Awards nearly a month ago, but it was, guys, exactly the 10th year anniversary recently. The Game Awards since, way before E3 got started. Did you have any thoughts? I mean, the only games that stuck out for the 10 years of the Game Awards this past December, Borderlands 4, Intergalactic Prophet, but out of the best, in my top 3, is The Witcher 4. Now The Witcher 4 is going to be so much brilliant. But if it comes out during GTA 6, that's going to be a tougher threat. I mean, the only games I see targeting Grand Theft Auto 6 is Borderlands 4, Ghost of Yodi, maybe The Witcher 4, but I don't think anything else will cross our minds. Well, I know Ghost of Yodi is going to be impressive, as far as I know. I mean, in my opinion. But if the games do not get pretty good reviews, I still think GTA 6 is going to win. I mean, regardless, yes. But I mean, if it's still coming out this coming fall, guys, that's still going to be a winner. But not if the other games have something to say about it. Trust me. I mean, the only top three, the only few games I see being a big threat this year is you talk about, in my head, Borderlands 4, Ghost of Yodi, maybe Delta Snake Eater. I don't know. But it all depends what it's going to hold. For the first couple months of this year. Lindsay, thank you so much for coming in. But yeah, what are your thoughts on the previews? You can talk a little bit about it if you want. But yeah, guys, knowledge is power. We'll be meeting Greek guys, we take our time. We meet some new people, make some new friends to start 2025 with. Guys, anytime we're live, we want to meet new people. We want to make sure everything else is crystal clear. We make sure everything else is better than before, and do something that we've done before, just like everybody else has. We want to make something towards the next generation. We want to have something much more to occupy to. It's kind of like listening to music, dance to the music, making sure we have the dance groove and the motive. But I don't know, guys, we are at 605 mods right now. And this will really make a difference. If we're looking at Star Trek people, if we're looking at Star Wars people, maybe not Pokemon people. Since 2000, it's been over 25 years now. Nothing else would really be changing a motive or disruption. Nothing else, guys, would really be comfortable or feeling depressing. But whatever it is, we want to take our time with that when we can. But yeah, guys, anytime we manage to find people, excite people, have something surprising or shocking, all we have to do is a couple things. Remember, guys, like it, support it, tweet it out, and follow it. If you guys get the chance and also take an opportunity, when it comes to having something in reality, all we have to do, guys, take our time. We don't want to have somebody else rushing against us. There we go. I just had to get rid of these bozos when I had the time. But we are at level 7 today, so between anything else. Do we have a target we can shoot? 1, 2, 3. Smile for the camera. We got him, guys. So yeah, as long as people do not make mistakes to start this year. This is 2025 now, guys. This is always in reality. If any of you guys have New Year's resolutions in the chat, tell me what they are. Maybe we can sort them out if we want. Give me your resolutions, guys, in the chat of our biggest, strongest, exciting power of our group, and see what we can do. Well, yeah, guys, shout out to Robert Duvall. He's 94 years old now. Now, him being the same age as Gene Hackman, guys, is no different. You don't want to make a mockery out of legendary actors. The way they are between acting for a long time and having a long-distance legendary career between both of them. But yeah, guys, all we need to do, anytime we manage to socialize, thumbs up each other's live streams, take your time on live streams, follow and sanitize, and socialize it, and follow it on 3 apps. Number 1, guys, Twitter. Number 2, Facebook. And most importantly, YouTube. Now, you guys remember how long I've been on YouTube? I've been around for 8 years. Been around Facebook and Twitter for 6 now. We are now at, guys, Yasen redevelopment area. Not exactly having a different character in perspective. Or best intentions. Or the environment. I just thought I would do some exploration for a second. But that's all we need to do, guys. Follow and share it on Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. But yes, guys, I've been around YouTube for 8 consecutive years now. Going into 9 this coming July on the 30th. Facebook and Twitter, 6 years is the current amount, which is really impressive. And all thanks to the Heavenly Father of God, and also the Christians. And also thanks to you guys and my true love as well. So I've been around YouTube, guys, for 8. Facebook and Twitter for 6. and my true love and I have been together for over 7 years now. I mean, almost 8 years after we get through. I mean, she just recently had her 38th birthday yet. She became 38 yesterday, on her birthday through yesterday to last night. I'm telling you. She did hang around with her father coming out of the Clapp family, and, you know, she got a little bit spoiled towards last night, and, they had a zero tequila between the family, and, now the last time I've had any Mexican food, my ass hasn't had any in a while. When it comes to speaking Spanish, German, English, maybe when it comes to China, if you will. Now, Donald Trump, he does not speak Chinese, if you will. But he's gonna be our second-term president in a couple weeks. So that's something that's not feeling left out, or feeling replaced either. But yeah, we've been together, guys, for over 7 years. And it's coming night to sign in a couple more weeks. We will be reaching 8 years. That will actually tie, exactly, that's really tie with YouTube of how long I've been in the longest. Besides the fact, guys, with six in total. Combined together today, guys, on Twitter and Facebook as well. I lost my true love once, guys, not losing her ass twice. We still want to get married. We are feature / engaged off the bat. As long as nothing else would really be patience as a virtue on it. You know, we want to take our time, you know, and get much more for our future. Well, guys, that's going to be the end of our social media till after tomorrow. We're going to talk about Steam and see what's going on as we speak. We're going to talk about Steam and everything else about baseball in the next 3 to 4 minutes. 3 to 4 minutes tops, guys, for Steam. But other than that, guys, you know, but like I said about gaming, I mean, my brother JJ, he does state the following. He does want to look forward to the new Ani Musa game, and not to mention another not exactly mentioning Elden Ring either. We all know, guys, we are expecting the new Elden Ring Night Rain coming out this year. That probably won't come out until the summer, or coming out to the fall, maybe. I mean, if it's right or wrong, not exactly feeling left out, I think it'll probably start coming out by then. But the fact is, if it starts coming out during the time GTA 6 is coming to Whisper and also have our ears be introduced, like I said, guys, that game is still going to win in a heartbeat, though. I mean, if it goes for a biggest heavy nominee, I'm still gonna vote for that son of a bitch in return. Or I can vote and change my mind. Instead of GTA 6, with a lot of respect, what credits due, it's coming out this coming fall, I can choose that, Borderlands 4, or maybe Assassin's Creed Shadows. But I'm not 100% sure yet. I mean, we want to see what's going to happen with Elden Ring Night Rain. If we're going to get another God of War, that's something I don't know yet. I mean, it all depends how much the company wants to really appreciate it. It wants to take a lot of technology, phonology, mythology on it. It's going to take a lot more than what really meets the eye for all of us. So, it's going to take much more in a tall order to get exactly what people want between friendship, you know, partnership, developmentship, and yes, guys, a lot of experience towards that too. So I'm not positive yet of what most of the companies are going to do. But I want to see, guys, Intergalactic Prophet from Naughty Dog and Neil Druckmann, actually. That game should be good. That game should be by far good. But you know, guys, GTA is still going to win. But other Borderlands 4 can face facts on Rockstar, and also probably Ghost of Yodi. But I will not throw out Assassin's Creed Shadows to really tackle with Grand Theft Auto 6. I mean, GTA 6 will just put that game to the slammer. But if you want to talk about tough threats, guys, I repeat, give me GTA 6 versus Borderlands 4, Ghosts of Yodi, and Kingdom Hearts 4. Like I said, guys, Kingdom Hearts 4 is not going to be mentioned until Tokyo Game Show. Until Square Enix gets whatever they really got to do firsthand. But yeah, guys, it probably won't be until Tokyo Game Show. By the time that hits, GTA 6 is going to be having millions of copies. I mean, from what I've heard, the estimate is going to be 3 billion copies. If you guys have a PlayStation, Xbox, or on Steam. Now, speaking of Steam, guys, head over to the Steam store. Head over to the Steam store, make a game account. If you guys are buying pre-orders and purchases, you guys can go after Steam cards, STEAMCARD, for example. So yeah, guys, head over to the Steam store. Head over to the Steam store, make a game account, and do something that's more fitting. You talk about wanting to change the game to start this year. You know, guys want to get something new with games, DLC, and mods for games. Now, yeah, guys, head over to the Steam store, make a game account, get a Steam card, and buy something. If you guys are going after old games, special games, if you guys are getting bucks for Rocket League or Fortnite, you guys go after a little bit of bucks for Rocket League or Fortnite. I don't think you guys need to spend way too much exactly for it. But whatever you guys want to do, there's a lot of things that people have on Fortnite and Rocket League too. Crap. Look out, guys. It feels like we've got a couple sucks that's trying to tackle me with their teeth. I did not see that just now, but we gotta be careful. Hold on, guys. We want to get ourselves not guilty here. Yeah, if I was looking at sucks on while it's raining, that'll be a dangerous part to be in. But yeah, guys, head over to the Steam store and buy something. You guys go after bucks from Rocket League or Fortnite. If you guys have not very much to spend, but only go both or one of the two, you guys can do that with no extra cost. Maybe you guys will get the special offers. You guys can get the free weekend offer of Black Desert. You guys can go after the price for $22.49. A game called Automason. You guys can get Window Kill, Dreamscraper. Dreamscraper does have a good, significant deal. No more than $6.24 on the price tag. Now I haven't played a few of those games, to be honest with you. But I think there's going to be a little more games on sale soon. Pizza Crazy, shout out to you, sister. How are you? Brother Kevin, how are you, my brother? Thank you so much for coming in today. Oh yeah, happy 2025 to both of you guys. Good morning, good morning. And think about it with our biggest, farthest, strongest power of our community, too. Our friends of our community, and much more balance to the force. But yeah, guys, if you're looking to get maybe, but yeah, they still have the other stuff if you played current games on it. Now, if you want to talk about starting your gear, you guys can buy the new and recent game of Indiana Jones and the Great Circle. I've heard some pretty good things. I've heard it's pretty good on the reviews, by example. And also Dragon Age the Reveal Guide that's been out since October. I don't think that's going to stand tall when Grand Theft Auto 6 for this coming year, as far as I know, but, I mean, I don't know if that's going to be out of the question. We're having good or bad industry on it. But it all depends how much you can really take it. But yeah, any games you really want to rock it with. Maybe you guys will get the new trending deal. You guys can get, probably not this game. It's called Sex Industry XX. And a sale, guys, for a game, Beyond Seidel. I don't think I would be familiar with those games by far. But yeah, you guys can go after any of them. for sales with no extra cost. If you guys are getting pre-orders, you guys can pre-order Borderlands 4, Ghost of Yodi, Intergalactic Prophet, behind Naughty Dog, and according to Neil Druckmann as well, if you're looking to connect something brilliant for them, GTA 6 will not have pre-orders yet. I mean, if it starts coming out in the fall, you're talking about the months in between. You look at August, September, and October. So if it starts coming out in September, that game's going to be selling 3 billion copies by far. You know, as a first-timer during the last GTA game, I mean, I don't know how many copies Vice City did sell, or how many. I mean, San Andreas was very, very impressive. GTA 5 was very good too. So let's not think about that for 1 second. But you know, we want to see how much it can really resolve with no problems or issues on it. Yeah, guys, if we're leaning towards the top 3 for the 11th year, this coming December for Game of the Year, like I said, it's going to be GTA 6, Ghost of Yodi, and probably Borderlands 4. Well, like I said, GTA 6 is still going to win by far, I'm telling you. Even though it doesn't have much to really repeat against it, that's still going to win by far, I'm telling you. Nothing else would be an element of surprise towards it or any of it. I mean, by far, yes. But you never know. Mr. Lee, thank you for standing by with us as well. But yeah, if you guys are looking to pre-order Assassin's Creed Shadows, Ubisoft will not be delaying another day for that game. I think probably Valentine's Day is the only accurate date. That's probably going to be the only best intentions for between month or date exactly. But I don't see them delaying another day for that game. Probably not. But if you guys are looking to transition for that type of moment or any motive, you guys can go after. I don't think we'll get another Crash Bandicoot game for a while. I mean, I'm thinking after Prophet, after Intergalactic Prophet, maybe The Last of Us Part 3. If that's gonna take on GTA 6 in the future, that's gonna be a tough battle. That's gonna be a very tough battle to decide, but not yet. Not yet, guys. As far as I know, I still think GTA 6 I still think GTA 6, like I said, guys, I still think GTA 6 still, I still think that game still got it. But if it comes to 3 billion copies, that game's got it. GTA 6, guys, has it. But we'll see what happens. Between Borderlands 4, that game should be an awesome hit. Ghost of Yodi is a big possibility to really stab at the same way. But alright, guys, if you guys are in the sports, music, RPGs, you guys will find out what my name is. My name on Steam, guys, is JD93, or Jack Dawson 93, your king, and your guys' final boss. Now, if you guys have nothing, you have nothing really to lose. Pretty soon, I'll be releasing 4 years, guys, on Steam. So, I haven't bought any new games lately yet, coming out of Steam just yet. But I do want to get new games that would really summon more the merrier. And yes, guys, most importantly to that matter. Hold on, guys, I want to see if I can sue a couple of these people for a second. I don't want to get myself ejected on it. We're having strikes instead of having more splits when it comes to bowling. There we go. We want to get ourselves in a chemistry check. Don't exactly have outfield drama for baseball. I'm going to talk about baseball in just a bit, guys. But yeah, as long as everything else is collective, we'll fine as it should be. And feeling perfect. But yeah, I've been around Steam, guys, for almost about 4 years now, which is impressive. Now it has been exactly almost a year since I haven't bought a game on Steam. But you guys can go after Steam cards, STEAMCARD, with no problem. Now if you guys are going after any games in general, it will not be that hard to find. If you're looking at a search bar for Steam, if you're looking to have something to process maybe, you don't want to waste your time. You want to take your opportunity. That's like every single gamer, every single person that wants to really, have a big opportunity, have a big agenda. At the straightforward, instead of going either direction, instead of a dead end, for most majority of the time. I mean, you don't want to lose your energy guys or Zeus's all of a sudden. But yeah, I've been around Steam guys for almost over 3 years now. Coming up, I think coming up in February, or exactly March, I think. I'll be around Steam guys for 4 years by then, which is really gonna be exciting to watch. Guys, we also have some other reinforcements again. Look out, guys. Well, if it's gonna be a Slayer taking on these guys, the person behind the Slayer will take out these guys, no problem. Guys, a lot of elements, a lot of something historic, not exactly boring. Well, if these guys are gonna be throwing stuff at me, they'll even start that with the king/final boss. I don't think so. But I'll take two of these enemies though, as much as I can. But yeah, guys, if you guys are in RPGs, as me guys is a heavy hitter for a long time since I was a kid. If you guys are in the Final Fantasy, Assassin's Creed, God of War, Intergalactic Prophet, if you guys are buying that game pretty soon, I can see that game being interesting. Depending how much of the plans it can really take, and how much it can really take balance of the force on it. We want to see how much it can really impact with everything else my enemies necessary for the games. Like I said, I do see Assassin's Creed Shadows being a fine game as it is. But if it would have stayed and not be exactly pushed back towards this past November, that game would have won something. Game of the year, no. Would have been a different story. Not being under something fake. Maybe you guys will get any RPG. Guys, English. I'm mostly in English RPGs. Probably JRPGs as well. But if you guys want to play a new Dragon Quest game, I know that Maze Master 22 is playing the current and the recent Dragon Quest game. That game is Dragon Quest 3D, High Def 2D on the Switch. I think he is, but I'm not sure what Primal Liquid's playing. That's the only thing too. But yeah, I've been a huge fan, and pretty much a damn well expert since I was a kid with RPGs. I do want to go back to Pixel Remasters sometime this year, if everything else is according to plan. But nothing else has been in development for me to work on. I've only been all 3 of them. Actually, minus number 2. But 1 and 3 I have, with no problem. But we'll see what happens. If you guys are in the sports games, that's why I talk about baseball. What came out of this past Friday. If you guys are into baseball, racing, tennis, golf, football, basketball. If you guys are into any sports games that really want to change your motive, want to really change your mindset, much more standard and collective for it. If there's any games that's more juicy, not exactly let loose or let it ride all the time, or even if you guys want to play the recent PGA Tour game with inside of Tiger Woods in perspective, you guys can go after Tiger Woods PGA Tour version anytime you want. If you guys are playing golf games, tennis games, or anything else to race, you guys can play anything to protect our sport with no extra cost. Now let me tell you guys something about baseball. I think game 1 for... Actually, I'm going to change what I'm saying about a team campaign. I did get the first win in my 1988 Reds campaign. It was me, myself, and our Reds. For us, we took on the first opening day of a 3-game series with the St. Louis Cardinals this past Friday. On demand was, my starting pitcher for my first game in my 88 Reds campaign, guys. It wasn't exactly one of our players. I was going to start Jose Rizzo, but according to the baseball website, back in the 1980s, I started, Alan Anderson, no. I don't think he was the next one to start. Hold on, guys, let me see. Let me look at Game Changer for a second. So, I've looked at it a little bit earlier this morning. So, I did play Game 1, guys. And I got the first win in my 1988 Reds campaign, 2 days ago. So, I started one game, and final score, guys, me and I, in our 88 Reds campaign 3, we defeated our Cardinals by a score of 3-1. I might start game 2 later on today on my 1988 Reds campaign. See if I can keep our Reds. If I can have our Reds start 2-0 in my first 2 games. But the starting pitcher for me is going to be, I'll be starting Danny Jackson. So, it's going to be something to think about today. I'm still doing the dice between 1 or 2 notepads. Between any team campaign I'm doing. Especially my 1988 Reds campaign. Now, if you look at other baseball channels, you look at Brother Dave, aka Baseball Demos. He's got his 1990 Reds of the opening 3-game series. His Cincinnati Reds taking on the Houston Astros. So you guys can double check with that one. I haven't checked much with Dave Gardner recently, but I know he's doing an APA I know he's doing the APA Master Baseball. I haven't seen Utah Mike do very much this week. Like I said, guys, this is the 5th day of 2025 now. Anything can happen. Between resolutions, having something, maybe like playing something new, for instance. It doesn't take much to really double cross. And it does not, trust me. Our Red Sox fan is doing a 1976 Ceramic Baseball tournament with cards and dice. Those are the only names I can think of on the top of my head completely. If I had to guess, that's the only ones that I can think of for sure. Utah Mike is probably busy on what he's doing. And what he's doing with work, especially. But you know what they say, guys, work comes first, love comes first, before people get to live streaming in a tall order. An important lesson to keep in mind the same way. Hold on, guys, I'm gonna get this dude out of here. There we go. I still want to do Baseball of the Day too, guys. If I still want to establish that for 2025 this year, I still want to have something to involve. That way I can get back to baseball action. I know if I want to get back to a team we play on the scale, I know if I want to drag that back in a tall order. Like when I used to play 2 teams at one time. But I'm only exactly playing 1 team at a time. Just 1 team on 1 baseball game. And also 1 accent type of change. I don't think I'm going to change the landscape for that. Going forward or going backward on it. But keep doing the same strategy that I've been doing. At least. But yeah, guys, I still want to do something with Game of the Day. Game of the Day. So you guys, baseball teams, if I play 1 team at a time, we can really have something to be ready for. Not to mention anything that goes either way in a positive direction on. So, I do want to trend something to that. If there's time. If there's a possibility of doing that this year, I think so. As long as there's enough time to see where that goes. Alright guys, that's gonna be the end of Steam today. It'll be 4 years, next 2 months from now. Because I'll be on Steam by then. But I do want to get back to buying stuff on Steam as well, but But like I said, as far as what's going on tomorrow, well, this one stupid idiot person really wants to get an opportunity to... I mean, the question that I was asked yesterday between a Facebook call is, do I want to see the third Sonic before my two love and I tag together and get to our first state field practice to start this year? You guys remember, the most important thing to focus is going down to Columbus and you know, kick ass as much as we can. Now we're down to the state competitions, so we're gonna be on our way to Columbus for that in 2 months. So that's something to think about too, guys. We don't want to lose our Zeus's. We don't want to get ourselves be alone or be replaced on it. So that's something we need to think about too. You know, we want to focus on our hike trip and everything else in general for it. You know, guys, we're gonna have plenty of time to establish everything in our goal. And I mean everything, guys. It's like if we spill our guts to tell everything, we have to do exactly what lies in front of us. I mean, not just anything, but everything. Everything. That's all it takes. But alright, guys, that's good video on Steam. Excuse me. It's got a bit of a cough in my throat for a second. But yeah, we'll see what happens. We're gonna take it one day at a time. That's all that matters. Alright, guys, that's good video on Steam today. If you guys are buying pre-orders, if you guys are doing something differently, want to buy something new, not exactly old differently, you guys go after something special you guys want to buy and start the year with. You know, guys want to tag along, have a tag team match for a game, and not have everybody be a risk taker. Well, guys, that's good video on Steam today. You guys go after my name is ZachDawson93. You guys go after pre-orders and in-store purchases. Now remember one thing, guys. The most important thing is love, support, and respect is the key. See awesome and creative. With our 605 mods today. Much more brilliant, feeling happy, feeling comfortable. You know, psychology, phonology, mythology all together. Not end up being loosey-goosey all the time. We are at 605 mods now, guys. Remember, I did add a couple new of you guys, I think, during the last day of 2024, during that year. And that I did, for sure. And yes, guys, knowledge is power. But yeah, guys, like and share the stream. Like and share the stream. Like it, support it, tweet it out, and follow it. If you guys do or do not have an admin system, I want you guys to really get my totals back up to the way they were. I mean, it may not happen, but we want to get something that we've done before. You know, between watch hours will always be important still. Nothing else would really shrug its shoulders and have something once, you know, guys, once upon a time. You know, I want my totals back up the way it was. Having the right resources, having the biggest things possible for our channel, and have something much more to respond to. You know, we wanna do something that we really want to provide. You know, we want to start the year as a golden gem. We want to do something much more perfect. Even though nobody's perfect, does not mean people should not be alone all the time. We want to do something that's more amazing and also grateful. So that way we can be proud of ourselves and proud together of a large gathering. So guys, my YouTube channel's totals, my views, guys, I'm at 5,600, W8's 88.8. So those are my totals as of now. I might jump into this main quest for a second, since we well, actually we're not gonna really get a new ability just yet. That's to let you guys know the truth beyond it. But I do want to get these enemies out of here too, because they're pretty much standing in my damn space right now. Hold on, guys, I want to see what I can do here. Hold on. You may have an umbrella, dude. but you're not gonna really slice and dice me to heaven. Ain't gonna happen once, and will not happen twice. As long as I'm here. There we go, guys. Is it gonna be overboard? Oh, never mind. I was thinking he would have been smart enough not to really change the strategy or the landscape. But yeah, guys, those are my totals on YouTube as of right now. I might be dropping a bit more. We never know. Between the channel. Guys, my former total is 211k. Haven't reached that high in a while. I'm telling you. But alright guys, like and share the stream. Remember guys, like it, support it, tweet it out, and follow it. Socialize it. Add it to a playlist. And the most important thing guys, to increase our YouTube channels, especially mine, most importantly, and you guys as well. If you guys do or do not have an admin system, based on what facts, you guys can do it anytime you want. But I'm still trying to reach out a couple of big people though, that I do want to try to maybe reach out to, and do something according to anything. I still want to have my totals back to the way it was, but I doubt anything's going to happen though. As long as God can help me out, can help you guys out too, when we get a chance. I mean, it's not of when. I mean, it's not about how, but when. That's the big question to figure out. I mean, not actually how, guys, but when. That's the main question. I mean, patience is always going to be a virtue at the right place and at the right time. Well, guys, the most important thing to upgrade our channels a lot better is we watch our videos in full. You guys watch that video in full, give each other a thumbs up, comment, socialize it, tweet it out, and follow it as much as you can, when you can, anytime you want, and make it so we got the right resources. Hold on, guys. Let me get this sloppy fat dude out of here. He may be working as an accountant, but he's not Ben Affleck. No, it's not, guys. He will not be the same character. Well, yeah, guys. Speaking of the accountant, I want to see how the second accountant's going to go. I want to see how that movie is going to really not jeopardize Ben Affleck's character as the accountant / consultant. I want to see how that's going to really bring together for it. I'm not going to be able to talk to this dude because we just got ourselves into a bit of a main mission for a second. Hold on. I'm gonna get this guy out of here. But yeah, guys, watch our videos in full, increase our channels when we can, with our social media and our podcast services all around the globe, like Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Reddit, and so much more. So, as far as what's going on today, like I said, my true love might go to church. She's going to be going to church later on today, and then I may have some romantics. I may spend time romantically with her tonight, but I'm not sure what's going on tomorrow though. I mean, I do want to jump into something tomorrow in the morning. Guys, I'm myself till Thursday now, so nothing else would be at a place or without question otherwise. But yeah, guys, today's date, it is January 5th, 2025. Now, I want to hear you guys voice your opinions when it comes to in-gaming news. This will really take its toll and take anything a bit in charge. So, we are always filled, guys, with popularity, entertainment, and energy. We are the biggest, strongest, exciting power of our unstoppable community. Guys, we are at 605 months now. If we're gonna get much more than this, with months, days, and years to come, bring it on. I want my totals back on my channel, guys. I really do. I would love to have most of that again. But like I said, guys, it's all about how. Well, like I said, but when. I'm hoping sometime down the road this year. If anything is ready. Alright guys, we're gonna begin with in-gaming news today. We have a game called Restitched. Now, Restitched is a 2.5, honest 2.5D game, guys. A puzzle platformer. that's coming to Steam, basically. So Resist is kind of like Resist. Now, here's the thing about Resist, guys. You play as some sort of a teddy bear. I do know much into a satisfaction guaranteed for when it comes to playing. I mean, it's not like Lilo and Stitch or anything, but it's pretty much a different type of game that's coming out on Steam. You know, guys, Steam knows how to bring some new games along. I mean, much more with PlayStation, and yes, with Xbox at one time. But patience is always a virtue. Now, let me tell you guys something about Resist. The offensive trailer does state the following. Players will embody, guys, a Stuffy on an adventure to explore his humble beginnings and repair the bonds, guys, of an unraveling community. The things you can do in a game called Resisting. Well, guys, we're about to get ourselves a testimonial again. Oh, there's this punk right there. I mean, what would happen, guys, if I knocked this enemy, brought him to the water? If I pulled him out that water, that'd be an easy thing to do, but probably not. Probably not, guys. I'm gonna take something out of it. But I got him. No problem. But yeah, guys, back to what I was saying about a game called Resist. You can flex creative skills with the aid of a extensive level editor. So that's interesting. And a wardrobe to sell, guys. Let's say creations with the world. So Resist will probably come out maybe in the next couple months or so. I can see that being an average review. I mean, you're playing some sort of good teddy bear to look at. Maybe something else excited for that one. But I want to say, if you're talking about an 8-bit game, you're looking at Mega Man, you look at other games that's lying in front on it. And pretty much more enjoyable to play. You take on Dr. Wily. I mean, no Riley guys from Twilight, but they have a game and perspective on it. But that's exactly what that game really is, in perspective. So, that will only be out, guys, on Steam only. Going between any presence. Another game too, guys. It's called Pube Mobile. You guys can get some advanced tips on how to excel in Metro Royal. So according to the trailer, Pube Mobile, guys, is getting a Metro Royal option. Now I feel like this is going to be the first timer for you guys as well. Let's see how much it can really dictate whatever happens on that one too. But yeah, guys, I'm doing a bit of exploration for a second, so that I would get a little bit more of attack stuff on it. Not exactly feeling left out either. I'll get a little more firepower. Give you guys the seat between these enemies. As long as they do not have to get their seats together. I'll just bring every single bozo that's in this building. Come on, I have a surprise for you. Will you have an umbrella on yourself too? Wonderful. Wonderful. Come on now, I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you and tackle you. Well guys, I'm gonna get this one. Give it a go ahead. Well, she got a little bit struck beyond it, but... Hold on guys, let me see if I can get a resource on this piece of garbage. Can you stop attacking it, please? Actually, I'll just give you plenty of water to drain you. Hold on guys, there we go. Get ourselves in position. And now get ourselves petrified. Well guys, let me look at something about the Pube Mobile. Yeah guys, they are introducing a Metro Royal gameplay, only for the game itself. But you guys don't know, I do not play Pube. Honestly, no. I honestly do not. But I do know the other games that are better than that is Apex Legends and the other games as well. That's more providing to it. I mean, to it and towards that as well. So it doesn't take much to really double cross it, or whatever the strategy is. Trust me. Hold on, guys. Let me see if there's anything else. Shout out to my sister Rosalina. She'll be having another Christianity stream with sister Annalisa, and also sister Michelle, maybe. I mean, they recently, yeah, guys, sister Rosalina and since I walked in the first bingo live stream grand earlier this week. I've been doing the first week as of this point in time. So congratulations to most of them to start the year with us, and along with the others that were at, guys. That's something to think about too. Can I splash you down? Hold on, guys. Let me see if I can get this carcass out of here. Get another water element for him. Now, guys, we got about not one. We got about 3 on the right side of your screen. You have the water. I still have the bow and arrow, guys. Now to be double crossing it. And I also have the fire element that I recently still have in this position. Oh, guys, speaking of other stuff, Andor and the High Republic finale, and more big Star Wars projects are coming up this year. So, if you guys understand, we are getting Season 2 of Andor, of Star Wars, as a matter of fact. The other stuff that we're looking at is the new Star Wars Outlaws, and maybe, guys, the new Star Wars Legacy of Darth Vader. I'm not going to read any of this, because here's the thing, guys, James Earl Jones is the only actor that made Darth Vader look like a voice Sith Lord badass at this point. So, honestly, if they're going to do something about the legacy of Vader, James Earl Jones' AI would have to voice it. Nobody else. I mean, Michael B. Jordan can't do it. I mean, shout out to Mel Gibson. He's 69 now. I mean, Mel Gibson won't be able to voice him either. James Earl Jones' AI and himself alone can really do that in hand. But those are the stuff that Lucasfilm is probably looking to do, as far as Lucasfilm does. But as long as Kathleen Kennedy does not continue to be like a jerk, along with not exactly what George Lucas to kid aside with, I know we're still getting a new Star Wars movie after this year. You know, bringing Daisy Ridley back, and maybe John Boyega back, maybe. But you never know what's gonna be next for Star Wars. You never know. You never do. That's more closer than anything. I don't see anybody replacing the Star Wars movies by far. I mean, if they're gonna do something beyond that, I'm thinking people should not watch movies like that anymore. If they're gonna keep on, if they're not gonna ruin anything for it. Because I know Star Wars will not. I mean, Star Wars is not gonna really ruin anything. Not actually once, but not twice as hard for that. So, I mean, we're gonna get that Star Wars movie in the possibly next year. But the only stuff that they're working on is only, guys, and Season 2 of Andor. They're not gonna do something with Boba Fett as far as that action goes. And a boy spirit, guys. Jeez. Can I just surround you with a bow and arrow? Maybe get a sample of what I'm looking at? I would love to shoot you down right now. Come on, partner. Let's fight and tussle. Can I shoot him down, please? Wow, guys, is he not taking the damage that he's given? Or do I have to really spray him with water? Hold on, guys, let me see if I can get on him. Oh, guys, there's a good hit. I'm gonna throw another one on him. 1 second. There you go. We want to keep ourselves occupied, guys, when we can. Even though my butt's tired, this not replace a single thing. Or a monumental thing. Hold on, let me, Can I get the fire back on real quick? Okay, there we go. Or did we get him? Actually, guys, we got him. Never mind. I thought I was gonna do more damage to him. But no worries. But you never know, guys. I think those, I mean, they are leaning towards, continuing what they're doing with Andor more. And probably continuing with the new Star Wars movie after this year. So that's something much more to look at when we get a chance. I mean, with the more time Lucasfilm can really want. We got some jump also in Marvel Contest of Champions. They do have the new deep dive trailer, guys, of Okoye. It's available now on iOS and only on Android going forward. I don't play that type of game either, but I do know Marvel Contest of Champions has been doing a pretty good job of what they're doing between content. I won't read that either. Well, guys, we're in the outskirts for a second. See if there's anything else we have to get really fast before we wrap some stuff up for today. Get a little bit of something to energize. Yeah, my Sulov is going to church in just a little bit. Does not need to have a bad impact on. I think Brother Leon, guys, I think he's probably asleep, I would assume. But I'm not positive. I mean, I probably think he is. He may or may not watch the season premiere of. You guys remember, Monday Night Raw is going to Netflix starting tomorrow night. So, I might extend Netflix pretty soon as well. Which, I mean, there's a possibility. I may start continuing to do that after this week. Alright guys, as far as anything else, not really. I do want to jump into top stories quickly, guys. Because a lot of you guys never mind it. Trust me, guys, people don't really have any false hope by handling it. But guys, we are always filled with popularity, entertainment, and energy. Most of the time that we're here. I'll be 32 after, towards the middle of June of this year. 5 months from now. Well, my Zulov is 38 going forward from now. But guys, our biggest, strongest, exciting power of our community. Guys, our elements of surprise. We are always filled with popularity, entertainment, and always energy going forward. Hold on guys, let me knock out these two real quick. They're gonna be wasting their own time trying to attack me. You attack me, I attack back more fortunately. Hold on guys, let me get a little bit of a sample here. Actually guys, I'm gonna continue with fire. Don't understand why or why not, and pretty much switch somewhere. But I'll take one step at a time between one enemy, one extra cost or so. Guys, well, we do have plenty of healing items for now. I know we do. Well, guys, let me get this really fast. And top stories today, guys. The new Superman trailer does the impossible, but it will force you to feel hope. Well, there is a lot of hope, guys, when it comes to Marvel or any DC hero for a long time. I mean, you talk about Superman. Superman, the one and only Man of Steel. I mean, the only actors that I repeat, that I pretty much stood and pretty much said this past year is Christopher Reeve, Dean Cain, and Henry Cavill only. Andrew Garfield would not do, yeah guys, Andrew Garfield from Spider-Man would not do Superman. Only the man behind Man of Steel would only do that. Whoever's good enough. Can I knock this guy out of the park real quick? Please? Okay, where'd he go? Dang it. It's kind of like a thunderbolt trying to attack me. Well, guys, I'm gonna go for a bow and arrow. I don't want these cowards to try to tire me out already. Hold on, guys, can I shoot them? Yes, I can. One more time. Got him, guys. Swing and a miss, and guess what? I struck him out. I struck him out instantly. Oh, it's still got one more, huh? Dun, 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 dun. Thank you, partner. I'll get what I can grab this time. But yeah, well, I did talk to my true love about the new Superman. She said maybe. But the only movie we want to situate with is The Karate Kid Legends with Jackie Chan, Ben Wong, and Ralph Macchio. You guys remember Ralph Macchio recently joined the Walk of Fame. You guys remember that? So that happened a while back. I've been doing the last 2 months now. So there's a lot of congrats to him for that one. So, but for these two to still group up together, it's gonna be an awesome supply. Well, guys, I'm gonna go and spend my skill points really fast and then stop for today. I upgraded the new faster sneaking. It does state the following. Here's the thing about faster sneaking, guys. A 30% boost, guys, in movement goes inside of a speed while crouching by pressing circle. And then I'm gonna do one more, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and do, guys, the ground attack boost. Now, the thing about this boost increases damage to downed enemies no more than 1.5. We will not get the 15 skill points, though. But we do have enough to really proceed. But yeah, guys, everything else is gonna be good to go. But yeah, I mean, good way to start today, guys. I'm off till Thursday for work, and gonna have a lot of relaxation and do what I do best for most of the time. But like I said, we'll see how things work out. I do want to do something between baseball today and do something besides the raffle taking place. Even though my followers continue to drop a lot, but it doesn't change the facts on it. Doesn't change much in trajectory either. But it's all about taking our time. We want to know what we're doing. We want to see exactly what we're doing. That's why I'm always your king, guys, and your final boss to start 2025. That's all that matters. And much more to describe. I do want to dump something on my phone really fast. Well, guys, I'm looking at some for a second. Oh, never mind. But yeah, guys, nothing else would really change anything in a particular mindset. Alright, guys, that's going to wrap everything up for today. I do want to thank you guys for joining me this morning. So, I did recently get my new sports schedule this week. Not only I'm off till Thursday for work this week, based on the schedule, tomorrow's Monday. Well, if I get snagged by 2 people tomorrow, I may check out the third Sonic. With the return of Jim Carrey, but I do know he is looking to probably come back in the next 2 or 3 years for the fourth Sonic. I mean, from what I've heard, there's a possibility of him doing that. I will not give any more info more further than it is. But I do know the fourth Sonic is not going to be out or be coming out, guys, in the next 2 years already. So I'm thinking after Jim Carrey returns and the fourth Sonic, I probably think he's done. Maybe whatever he wants to do with Jeff Daniels for the last Dumber and Dumber. But well, wherever how much his heart can take it and how much money he really wants, he can maybe do something to really end on a high note and greatness that really await him in his life to carry. But we'll see. And yeah, guys, and then on Monday night we're gonna be back. We're gonna be having we're gonna be reuniting again with Amanda and our sister Taylor. Okay, Kendall, by the way, for stay practice tomorrow night. We're gonna be going back to start the first Tuesday for bowling. But you guys won't have Final Fantasy 12 Zodiac aids for now in 40 plus. It's coming Tuesdays. So that's gonna be the next stream for most of us. So yeah, I will be back Tuesday morning, guys. Before we head back to bowling, on the way to state competitions down in Columbus. And yeah, we're gonna go from there for you guys with our popularity, entertainment, and always energy from the very top and staying at the top in the process. So yeah, and then Wednesday, I may go back to Bible study for our future. Depending if everything else is melted by then. But I'm hoping it does. But we don't want to try to jinx everything in a tall order. But I'll keep you guys infoed and posted. Nothing else would really be carted out. Alright guys, that's gonna wrap everything up for today. If you guys want to catch more Ghostwire Tokyo, every Saturday and Sunday mornings with our biggest, strongest, exciting power of our community, our popularity, entertainment, and always energy, make sure you guys hit that like button. Hit that follow up button, guys. Support it, tweet it out, and follow it. But you guys hit that like button, support button, and comment. Don't forget to help me out on followers, guys. I could use a lot of that right now. I really, really do. You know, to be your guys' debt and also have a lot of bonding. Never have anything else double crossing a lot today. And everything else here today. You know, we want to make sure everything is energized. Making sure we're sounding good and also great. It's what greatness awaits, guys. Better than good and being decent. But you guys hit that like button, support button, and comment. And the most important thing, real quick guys, before we wrap everything up, the most important thing for our biggest, strongest, exciting power of our group, with our 605 mods and our followers, the most important thing is love, support, and respect is the key. It's the awesome and creative. Our entire 605 mods here today. Making sure we're looking good, making sure we're sounding good, making sure we're great, amazing, and not have everybody else feel cold. You want to feel yourselves in a warm heart, just like everybody else. You want to do something better. You want to do something better on your channel. Feel good about your channel. Have a lot of friends, family, somebody you love so much to get engaged to, get married to. As long as people is happy, as long as yourself is happy, the Lord's happy, and the one you're with is having all smiles, having time together too. Everybody should always know that by example. So it doesn't take much in a consistent way. And yes, guys, knowledge is power. We take our time, meet and greet everybody that's here, and yeah. This is 2025 now, guys. This is not a disability year. This is the year, guys, for response, new goals, and based on some better facts, you know. Remember, guys, we do it because we're driven, and we always want to get to know one another. Remember, guys, socialize it, follow it, tweet it out, and comment when we can. And increase my channel, guys. It'll be awesome and better. Anytime events, guys, to follow suit, support people, and socialize more, and follow and share, guys, when it comes to live streams and the chat. When people are doing something new and do something fantastic, all we have to do, guys, is follow and share it, socialize it, follow it and tweet it on Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. Only 3 apps, always. Well, guys, like and share the stream. Guys, view it, like it, support it, tweet it out, and just take your time by viewing it. Anytime and anything else besides somebody else watching it for you. But don't forget to leave a thumbs up, guys. Support it, tweet it out, follow it. Increase my channel on YouTube. My name on YouTube is always Zach Dawson. I also have a Facebook that's got the same name on it too. So let's not forget or replace it in a tall order. So yeah, guys, like and share the stream, like it, share it, tweet out, and follow it with no extra cost. So yeah, guys, I will be back this coming Tuesday in the morning, same time, same channel. For the first Tuesday, I'll have Final Fantasy XII Zodiac aids. Put out 40 plus, maybe do a hunt, maybe. Continue what we're doing if we take on the highways and other elements of surprise. After tomorrow, guys, I'll be back Tuesday, as we speak. So yeah, guys, made and great. The best way to increase our YouTube channels, guys, our views, thumbs up, and most importantly, our watch hours. The most important thing we gotta do for each other is we watch our videos in full, like and share the stream, guys, follow and share it. We are always filled, guys, with popularity, entertainment, and energy of our biggest, exciting, strongest, amazing power of our community. Or you guys can watch my playlist anytime you want going forward. Use an admin system or do not. Whatever you guys want to really do for me. And for each other, too. But yeah, guys, we watched that video in full. Like and share the stream. Bring our social media and our entirely of our group together. But yeah, guys, our social media with our YouTube accounts and a lot of civilized people, they want to work some stuff out together. A large gathering, guys, at our podcast services all around the globe, like Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Reddit. So to close the first weekend of today, guys, I'm a little bit tired. I will be back on Tuesday in the morning before we get back to bowling as we speak on the road to Columbus in 2 months, and then we'll follow it from there. So yeah, guys, have a good rest of your weekend. Be good to one another, be kind, and love one another. I'm your guys' king, and I'm your final boss. So yeah, guys, my true love and I, we might have time to go tonight. And then tomorrow morning, I'm hoping to have something fun. With the one that I've had blocked for almost 5 months now. They do have a couple of gifts from the holidays. Probably a Subway gift card somewhere. And a game I was supposed to have during my 31st birthday during the last several months from now. But I'll keep you guys infoed and follow it in return. But guys, take your time and do what you gotta do for our channel. But you guys have a good rest of your Sunday. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. And I will see you guys in